Hey, what's up guys? So I'm here working on the island packet a little bit. So yeah, I'm trying to fix a few small things just to kind of get started. One of the things is measuring for a new kill pull cable. This one is just really hard. And so yeah, I measured for a new one of those. Gonna go ahead and get one of those in place. I was also looking at the, trying to figure out why the fridge isn't working. And I pulled this fuse out of the compressor and it's pretty corroded, so I may just try replacing this fuse and see if that gets it running. I'm also taking off a couple of these hatches. I'm going to replace the hatch lenses. I ordered new acrylic for these, so I'm going to take a couple of the small ones home and see how it goes, see if I can get these replaced. A couple of these are leaking, so I want to get that fixed. Alright, so I'm going to take these home and cut out some new lenses for them. So I've been trying to diagnose what's wrong with the fridge, but and I am going to try to get it working, but I think it may be best just to go ahead and replace it. It's pretty old and crusty, so I'm kind of leaning towards just ordering a new one. So I just dropped the cushions off to have new ones made. I bought all the foam myself and the fabric, and I found a little upholstery shop. They don't specialize in marine upholstery or anything, but because of that they're a little bit more affordable. And I just dropped the foam off yesterday, so we should have all new cushions in the next couple weeks, which will really make the boat a lot more comfortable. So I've just been kind of going through the boat, checking things out, looking over the electrical system and whatnot. Just kind of figuring out what needs to be done, what needs to be looked over. I need to run a new propane line for the stove. That other one's kind of old. And I need to make sure this solenoid's working good. And if not, I'm gonna have to replace this switch. They're pretty expensive, so hopefully this one's working good. Then the other big project is the plumbing. I'm gonna run all new lines. I need to replace this faucet. It doesn't seem to be working right, and I don't really love the look of it or anything, so I'll probably just replace it. This needs to be replaced, it's leaking, and I think this is working. Need to pull this heater out. It's leaking really badly up there. That's gonna have to come out whenever we replace the chain plates anyways. Alright, so I've got this lens removed, and now I just need to go through and remove all of what's left of this caulking in here and just get it back to the gasket like what's here. Alright, so I just finished cleaning this one up and I got it pretty clean. I think it's ready to have the new one installed. Just need to clean the edges off of this old lens, and I'm going to use this as a template to make the new one. And before I do this one, I think I'm gonna need a beer because it's not the funnest job. So I finished cleaning up both frames, and now I've got this old lens clamped on top of the new acrylic, and I'm gonna try to just use a flush cutting bit and just cut through this. We'll see how it goes. It may be too hard to run the router through a solid piece like that. So I ended up just using the jigsaw to cut these roughly to size. It was just making too big of a mess trying to cut through this thicker part with the router, and it was making it a little hard to control, so just going to cut it roughly to size with the jigsaw, then I'll come back and clean it up with the flush cut router bit. Alright, so I just finished getting these new lenses installed, and it turned out pretty good. Got pretty clean edges on the sealant. So yeah, definitely a lot better than the old ones. So I just need to let this sealant set up for probably till tomorrow, and then I'll come back and put the hardware. And I use this Dow 795. I had this left over from when we did the ports on Corky, so figured I'd use up the rest of it. I will need to order some more for the bigger hatches though. A little late. Alright, so we're referencing some old images so we can find out the placement of where these lifeline stanchions went. And I covered up the holes underneath with fiberglass, so it's kind of hard to tell where they went. But we could get a pretty good idea. We should be within an inch or two of the original ones, so. Alright guys, well we've been working on the getting the stanchions installed, and at first we were going to buy just all new stanchions, and this we even already bought one of these, but after pricing it all out, it was going to be like about $400 to do the whole boat, all 8. So we decided to just clean up some of our original ones, and they've even got the like hull number and stuff and placement on the boat, which is kind of cool. Actually, they're turning out pretty good. This is just one pass with one of these little abrasive pads, just getting off the surface rust and stuff. But this is what they did look like. So it's a pretty big difference. And we're not done with them yet. They haven't been polished or anything, which we're going to do that. So I mean, it saves a lot of money, and it's kind of cool to have just the original stuff for the boat. Alright, so we're going to be installing this furler. I got this one used, but it was pretty lightly used, so it's in pretty good shape. It's a Pro Furl, and it came off like a Bayfield 30 or something like that, so it should work out good. And we went ahead and ordered a new Genoa, furling Genoa, so that we can use it with this. And we needed a bigger sail anyways, because right now we just have like a really small jib, so I think it'll really make the boat sail a lot better. So we should have that in a few weeks.
It's like twice the size.
Yeah, it's 150% Genoa, so should be cool. So Total Boat reached out to us and sent us some of their epoxy and some of their other products to try out. And yeah, it's pretty cool that they reached out to us because, you know, we're not like a huge channel or anything. So yeah, we're excited to try this out. I've never used their epoxy before. I've used some of their paint, I think, in the past, but yeah, it's really going to help us out with finishing up Corky and also working on the island packets. So we should be putting this stuff to good use in the next couple weeks or so. But yeah, they gave us a discount code for any of you guys that want to try out some of their stuff. So I'll put that in the description. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Now walk up.
Hey guys, if you want to take a break from boat videos, check out our other channel, Building Small. We're building a house on a lake in East Texas, and it's a pretty cool project. We're trying to grow that channel a bit, so check it out if you're interested. I'll put the link in the description. Thanks.